everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone 4 Kaiserreich in the Soviet Republic. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So things are going pretty well for us, I would say. We have finished our war down in the Caucasus against the Soviet Union. After this, we're going to be pushing our way into Azerbaijan. I can't imagine it's going to be lasting too much longer. I mean, they have like, what? 3 divisions, which is probably not enough to stop our entire army. Once the war actually begins, which should be done in 41 more days. Probably in like 44 days, we'll have actually killed off the country and taken all their oil, which would be fantastic. Over in Prussia, things we've advanced on Memo, but things are still relatively stalemate-y. What I'm hoping for is now that Poland is doing research cities, the next step after that is for them to join the International, which I hope they do. As you can see, I've already deployed a handful of troops in the territories, and what I'm going to actually do, because I can't actually draw any front lines or anything like that in here quite yet. So I am going to just deploy essentially 2 troops to every single province here. Guys, go here. 1 here. You guys go here. You go to Plock. Mostly because I don't really trust the Polish AI to advance in the proper way I want them to. I probably won't be able to cover every single province here. But as long as I get most of them, we should be good. Guys go here. Guys go here. And you know what, let's just put you guys down on the Austrian border. Let's, like, near Krakow. Because there's still a chance that the Austrians are going to get involved. I'm just not too sure when exactly that will be. That's the Green Army moving our way up to the north. Because Sweden collapsing would be nice. Do some convoys is not a big deal. And the Dutch also can at some point join up with us. I don't know when exactly they will do it. Hopefully sooner rather than later. The Dutch East Indies, yeah, are part. Actually, they're not part of any faction right now. Okay. We're saying 4 German submarines. Seems pretty good to me. Guys, march down here. All of Sweden right now, Sweden is covered in mountains. But what we can do is try to push our way to the coastline. Let's see, we do got some empty provinces, so let's advance into those empty spaces. Okay, you guys hold position for now. .52. 98 will allow us to push through here. Okay, we got better fighters. Oh, no, better close air support, sorry. Let's put close air support 2 into this. And overall, things are going well. I do believe we're probably just going to easily win the war, assuming nothing horrible happens on the French front. Which isn't entirely impossible. I just don't think it's very likely at the moment. What's the shortest path? I think it's 3 provinces no matter what, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's go this way. Push him out. After that, we're essentially just going to kind of, yeah, just push our way to the sea. That should work out nicely for us. There's a decent amount of Swedish troops over here that will not be able to get supplies, which is what we're wanting to get done. You will be in that province in 3 days. Like, it's going to be a while, but you know, what can you expect? Looks like they're maybe trying to pull troops out of the region, which is smart of them. That's what I would do too. These guys should just prepare for an invasion of Austria. We know what are the Austrians doing? KK identity. So they're just going status quo, so they're not going to unify all this land. Which is probably definitely good for us. Just want to push our way through here. Build better tactical bombers. And what's our air doctrine looking like? Okay, we're getting it done. Getting you done as well. Let's go for all the next level of industry techs. I think that should be good. Yeah, so you guys are advancing decently enough. We have pushed our way across. So now these guys should have no supplies. So we got 11 division tiers. Anybody deploying to that front? They shouldn't be. Yeah, but hopefully this is about like half of the Swedish army that we're just about to eliminate. Cut them off as well. And yeah, and already a negative 33, which is beautiful. So the rest of them should be... Yeah, we got 9, 10... Probably like 12 divisions in here. And Sweden only has about 30, so... Sacramento's fallen. Okay, that's actually good for us. That means the CSA should have unified America now. I mean, soon they should. Heavy tank, let's put you into blue. Heavy tank can actually go to this province right here. Yeah, and they're going to do pact with France. So in 70 days, we're going to have a brand new front for Germany to have to deal with. And I don't think the AI is prepared for such an event. But we'll see. 1941 artillery, please and thank you. Yeah, they still can't break through us at all. Okay, so now the Pacific States has fallen. We've also cut off even more Swedish troops. Which is lovely. Okay, fantastic. Why would any of you guys be on this front? No, all of you are here, please and thank you. Are you guys falling back? You are. Everybody's like retreating, which is what you like to see. Are we missing anything? The answer is yes. We're still missing some anti-air guns, so let us build, let's say 5 more of you. Yeah, a bunch of overruns. Fantastic. Now we can advance on the Caucasus. We're going to immediately declare war on Azerbaijan. Take their oil fields. And now we're going to go towards probably these like 6 civilian factories. Actually, no, factory output plus 5% is pretty good. Okay, no, I'm not going to invite any of my allies into the war for obvious reasons. They don't need to be involved. Just march straight to Baku. You guys march straight to Shivrin. And the other 2 countries don't have resources, right? The answer is like no. And they don't really even have factories. I mean, we'll declare war on them anyway, just because really we can. We have an army down here to begin with, so you might as well. Yeah, and this pocket has been cleaned up quite nicely. Okay, I think Blue Army for now needs to hold position. Okay, just hold your front line. I don't think the Germans are going to come up here to help them out at all. There we go. Now everybody's going to deploy to our main offensive line. Oh, you've got the 5 troops here. 5 divisions. Your only job is to spearhead to Stockholm. You can do that. Blue Army is not going to be getting involved too much. Who's just fighting war against us? The Kingdom of France. Okay, so the Entente finally deciding to get involved in the Second Weltkrieg, even though I think it's probably like way too late for them to actually make a big difference. So Azerbaijan, basically he's already dead. Which is nice. We're now going to be getting significantly more fuel. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, we have 73 oil now. So we're actually earning more than we're spending, which is nice. Azerbaijan has 4 divisions and 3 factories. Like, while we're in the neighborhood, we might as well kill them all, right? That's at least the way I see it. Might as well annex all the territory when we have the chance. Like, how much manpower does Germany have? Less than 600,000. They've probably been throwing, like, way too many men at us this whole time. Delete your plan, because your new plan now is to make your way down towards Denmark. And Sweden should be more or less a done deal. Take over Armenia, take over Georgia. And at that point, I mean, we probably don't need to invade the Ottoman Empire, even though there is still a chance they do end up joining the war. Just because that is a thing the AI can do. And after you're done that spearhead, you're going to spearhead your way straight to Copenhagen. Yeah, I don't think Sweden just doesn't have enough men anymore. That's nice. Hoping I'm not losing too many men on these wars in the Caucasus, because they're really not that important. We lost 40,000 men in this attack. This also count against, I guess that's against also Don Kubin and everybody like that. Might even actually go far enough back to, yeah, it's even counting against Ukraine. So actually 40,000 for Ukraine, Don Kubin, Armenia, and Azerbaijan's not that bad. Like, I think those are perfectly acceptable numbers. We have taken Stockholm. Like, how close is Sweden to capitulating? They've got to be pretty close. They are at 41%. Yeah, Norway is not going to capitulate, which is nice. Is Blue One very aggressive? They are, and you know what? I think that's still fine. Take all states from Armenia. I will join the war against the Entente. No reason really not to. Are we still missing anti-air? Yes. And we're still like a month behind. A month behind is too much. And also, we have 2.9 million manpower. Why am I not building up more troops? You know, let's have it be like 21 and 3 per army. That should be fine. Stretch out this front line to be all of it. And march your way over here. I guess there are also these provinces up to the north, so you guys got to deploy to this front and then prepare to push your way down towards the south. After that, do I keep... I don't keep you down near the Ottoman Empire, right? Definitely doesn't seem like the right choice. Everybody please be super aggressive. Yeah, we're kind of on an aggressive pack with you guys. Are you at war with the Entente? You are? Okay. Fighting government's looking pretty powerful. Japan? We don't need to worry about you. Did the legislation cities join the Entente? They did. That is potentially a point of conflict between the Entente and the Japanese. And if we get that to go, that would be nice. And if we could get the CSA to join up with the International. Like, Mexico's part of the International, right? Yeah, Mexico, Central America. So if we could get the CSA to invade Canada like they did however many episodes ago that was at this point, that would be nice. How many? I've lost 390,000 men. Honestly, not too bad. I mean, our side really has not lost that many in comparison to everybody else. Just declare war. We don't care what the Germans think about it, so shouldn't be too worried. I'm sure, you know, within the week, the country will fall, which would be nice. And you guys still don't really feel confident with these attacks, huh? Probably just because how much air superiority they have in Eastern Germany right now. We really can't afford to do an attack. And once your pact's done, it's going to be done in less than 3 weeks. Yeah, these guys weren't even moving for some reason. No, you guys do not need to be involved in the war in Georgia. I can tell you that with certainty. You do not need to be there. Okay, let's go see if we can just march into every one of their major cities they got left. Rome has fallen. Is that good or bad for us? No, that's fantastic for us. We have 2 heavy tanks. We'll assign you in here for now. Assign a general. We'll just wait till we have a full, nice 24 stack. Guys, go here and then go to Mamlo. We want to take this province dead last. If we take this province earlier than that, Germany will actually send a lot of troops to Copenhagen. And if there's a chance we can take Copenhagen early, that does create another front line for us to fight the Germans on. Which would be nice. Georgia, of course, has fallen. We're not going to keep our troops in the Caucasus because the chances, I think, of the Ottomans entering the war, I mean, they're there, but I don't think they're super likely. We'll see. If I make a mistake, I mean, I'm sure they won't even get that far in an event like that. I'll put you next to the border of Poland. That should be good for you. Like, you guys to the north, really, like, you're doing a good job. But you don't really need to take back Norwegian territory. We just need to kill off Sweden. As soon as Sweden's dead, then things are looking pretty good for us. We also want to make sure we can kind of keep track of this. I mean, we're going to get a pop-up saying they joined the International. At that point, we put all of our troops on the front line with Germany. And hopefully they join the war in, like, day 1. Oh, Sweden's capitulated. Fantastic. So, with Sweden out of the war, Blue Army needs to immediately flood this region. You guys Our pure infantry, you go help out this guy. Of course, that shouldn't be blue. They should be, we don't even have a red army yet, so you should definitely be the red army. Do some German territorial claims. You join the Third International. Okay, so blue. This blue. Immediately put your front line here. Most of you guys should already be in position. You have now joined the war. Okay, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So, with them in the war, we immediately march into German territory. Pros actually don't touch. Okay. And there we go. So we're already marching our way straight into Germany. If we can make our way straight up to Danzig, cut off Prussia from the rest of the country. Blue Army, by the way, your job is to march your way here. Please do that and be very aggressive about it. But I also want to control these troops individually as much as humanly possible. Things are falling nicely. We might not be able to cut them off from Prussia, but I mean, that should make this entire front weaker. I mean, this is lovely. This is really, really nice. Also, this line can now spread their way into Poland. Just in case, because I know that, you know, things can be a little bit dicey in this region. You guys can be the yellow army, because we don't actually have one yet. Keep marching forward. An industrial army, making our factories a little bit nicer. Now let's just go for begin some collectivization. We've taken the city. We've surrounded a nice German tank. And I think at this point, yellow can actually probably stop advancing for now. But I think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you've enjoyed, press thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, please thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.